Hi, everybody and Dr. Joe community, which is really who I'm talking to. Um, oh well. I just want to add a little bit more to my blog. I don't know it'll record very well on this phone. I may have to move it to my computer, so on Zoom. But uh, yeah, at the risk of repeating myself, my crazy event where I lost my mind 1,000 times actually. I've never experienced this before. I've been to Dr. Joe's before and I was totally all in with every call and every meditation and every bit of focus, and I didn't lose anything. So I don't know what happened this time. Anyway, except for my accident, and I shouldn't have gone too early. So the most overwhelming thing for me at this advanced retreat in Cancun in June 7th to the 19th was the heat, the waves of heat and the heat waves on the beach and at Cancun. And it changed. Some days it was hotter, some days it was not cooler. It did rain. And it totally wiped me out. Totally wiped me out. I wasn't expecting that, and I wasn't prepared for that. And before I'd gone in November, and November was perfect temperature. Actually, it was perfect. So, and I had some red flags about it, but I ignore them. I thought it won't be that bad. It'll just be a bit hot. Wipe me out completely. So if anybody needs to know that, that's my experience. For other people, maybe they stayed in their air conditioning, maybe it didn't bother them as much, maybe they wasn't recovering from an injury, a broken wrist and a fractured shoulder a day before they went, and some other stressful events. So that kind of spoiled it a lot for me because I was wiped out quite a bit of the time, quite a few days. Still, I had a great time, but it really knocked me over. And another thing, I don't know if you can see this. It's upside down. Oh yeah, this is my list of packing: 7 leggings, 7 tops, 7 panties, sleepwear, bathroom, headbands, jewelry, wine, what loose pants. I love loose pants for being a Dr. Joe meditation. 2 shoes. I don't know what that is. Runners. Oh, runners. Jacket or shirt. Loose. It's a good list. I had nothing on that list. I don't know what happened to me packing. My head was flipping already. Not nothing, but I didn't have enough stuff. And when I looked on my bag, every other things I really needed, like panties, 3 pairs. I did have some t-shirts and leggings, not enough. So my list went to hell in the handbasket. I don't know where happened to my list because I had it written down. So, but when I looked in my case, half the stuff wasn't in there, and I didn't have enough cool stuff. It was crazy. I was completely on collapse mode all the time on this retreat. Collapse. And I wouldn't do that again. I would go to a 7-day or a 3-day advanced follow-up, and I would be balanced, and I would not be in heat, in the heat. And like I said, I walked in from an accident which was not healed yet. I was still weak, and it made me very wobbly because I had to be careful where I was walking because I did not want to fall again. I had fallen 3 times in the summer, so it was pretty weird stuff. but I showed up and I went, and I was so glad to be back at the Riviera. It's so beautiful. And Barcello Maya Hotel is my favorite hotel. It's very, very colorful, and it feels like home to me. Um, so I just wanted to bring those 2 points. The overwhelming heat really knocked me cold, and I didn't pack properly. I was wobbly because of my wrist, and my shoulder wasn't really healed. That's a little scary when you think you're going to fall and you're on the beach doing body electric and pushing it back, your head as far as you can go, and you don't want to fall. So I was very aware of that. I promised not to eat too much food this time, and I didn't. I did a lot better. But the food was so lovely. That was all you could do in between meditations, really. And it really bothered me that I was going to eat so much food and I didn't want to. I really wanted, this is strange, cream cheese bagels, which I couldn't find, and cream cheese smoked salmon bagels. I really wanted that, and poached eggs on toast. That's all I wanted, because I lost, my appetite dropped when I broke my wrist. Was laid up for 8 weeks. I just didn't really bother much, which was a good thing because I lost 40 pounds. So I found that a bit overwhelming, always being in the restaurant eating food, when I would have liked to have had more fellowship. I didn't know anybody there. I would have liked to have more fellowship and company. And I did have company. Good people found me, and we talked and we chatted and shared stories. But that was it. It didn't go any further. And at this point in my life, I'm really craving deep connection and fellowship. So I know that's coming, but we're not here yet. So that's about all I want to say to you today. If anybody's thinking of going in June and you don't like heat and you don't pack properly and you weren't organized and you're worried about your body falling, still had a good time though. And more fellowship. Like I did have fellowship and I met some wonderful people, but it didn't really stick for me yet. And a lot of people are married or they're couples and they're partners, and I'm single, and I would like not to be single at this point in my life. It's me and my doggy Bella, and we're going to Costa Rica, and we'll be very happy there. Very happy, but we're not there yet. So that can be a little much, but the people I met were absolutely amazing, and we had some great conversations and great talks. And also I met people that just were in their cliques and they didn't really want to know me or talk to me, and that was a bit disconcerting. And I figured that's how they were, and don't stick around there and move to another spot, which I did, and it worked out a lot better. So not everybody's warm and fuzzy there. They were very cliquey and they didn't feel to connect, or weren't able to connect in the way I like to connect. So, good and bad and in between. But I really had a good time and I learned a lot. But I would do it differently another time. Okay, more to come. So I'm going to stop this for now. I don't want it to be too long. And we'll see how long it takes to upload. And I think I will move to my computer where it will upload a lot quicker. So these things happen. Never to me. For some reason, they did happen. Back soon. Bye.